What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Lord. So I know it's been a while since I last brought you guys a deck profile. I had been very busy, but while I was away, I did have my boy Turtle from Hardcore Cards take over my channel and bring you guys some Pendulum deck profiles. So I hope you guys did really enjoy those. But I mean, what a time to be back on YouTube. She's back, baby. So we got engaged. Sky Striker fans were like over the moon with this. The whole Yu-Gi-Oh community was shook, literally. Engage coming back to one.
Okay,
right? Engage is banned, right?
Yeah,
right? Where's Engage?
Oh, come on.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
No! Stop!
No!
Stop!
No!
Why? They brought it back! I never thought they would bring
Seriously,
this.
why? No! Give me a second. You're telling me Misk had to die for this? No!
No one was expecting it for like a couple more years, but there it is. So you already know that I was right on the list. As soon as the ban list came out, I was already working on it. So I kind of based it on 2019 format kind of play, but I added like some little text for the current format. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Make sure you like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Stardust, Black Rose, no hope, life low. Alright, I'm set, I got my deck. I'm about to head to my homie crib next. I got a brand new combo with some chicks. I'm about to burn them for 8,000 quick. Got it on standby so you can't draw. Main face ain't shit, go to your school phase, that mean you lost. That's how it be.
Alright guys, so let's get started with the main deck. We are playing, of course, the one and only 3 Sky Striker Ace Ray. And a little change I did to this deck is I'm only playing the 1 Rose. Why is that? I've decided to draw Pot of Desire, so I'm not running the risk of banishing my race anymore. So just the 1 Rose is fine. I was debating whether to drop her or not, but I thought I'd give it a go. I did kind of base this deck back on the 2019 format on how the deck used to be played, but obviously we had to adapt it to this current format. So I've made a few tweaks, but there is some little old tactics in this build, so we'll continue now. For hand traps, I'm playing the 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. She's just a really good card in every single format, hits so many decks, and she can literally sometimes win you the game if your opponent can't then go into combos because you've basically negated like their startup. The second Ghost Sister we're playing is Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Now, I know a lot of people tend to play Skullmeister over Ghost Bell, but it's really down to preference. I was told Ghost Bell is better because she obviously hits more decks. The next hand trap we're playing is Strolling Lockbird. This card's really good this format, and the name says it all. It literally just locks your opponent out, and along with the 3 Ash Blossoms, like, your opponent is gonna struggle. The last monster we're playing is just the 1 Pankatrops. This card is really good, and I was honestly hoping it would come back to 2 or to 3 since it got the Collector's Rare reprint. But Pankatrops is just so good. It's just a free special summon. It's an extra body on the board, but what's insane is the effect. You can literally just pop anything at any time. So it like kind of puts pressure on your opponent as they have to bait it out before they go into their place because they'll be afraid you're going to pop something. So that is it for the monsters. Alright, so moving on to the spells. Now, these are all the spells we're playing in the deck. Obviously, we've got Engage back, so we want to spam as many spells as we can, get them to the grave. I'm not playing any trap cards in the main deck, which is a huge surprise for me. So if you know me, you know how much I love my trap cards, but not in this build, unfortunately. So, of course, we're playing a really broken card. 3 Widow Anchor, basically negate effects, and if you control the 3 or more spells in the graveyard, you can then take your opponent's monster. We've dropped Shark Cannon to 2. It's still really good. You still get to banish that target or bring it back if you want to. We're playing the 2 Afterburners just to like pop, and then obviously if you've got 3 spells in grave, you can then pop a monster as well. The 1-ofs, we're playing the 1 multi-roll. We're playing the 1 Hornet Drones. This is a new addition that I hadn't played in a really long time, which is Eagle Booster. As I said, we want as many spells as we can in the grave so we can draw that 1-off from Engage. This is another addition, which is Hercules base. It's really good for the grind game, as if it gets like sent to the graveyard, you can then shuffle Sky Striker cards back to your deck. And you also get that 1 draw effect. The next card is, I'm really excited to like show it in this deck profile, and it's the card we'd all been waiting for, and she is finally back. The one Engage, of course. Basically one of the most broken cards to ever hit the game. You literally get to search any Sky Striker card, and if you control the 3 spells in grave, you can draw that one of. So Kagari is still a 3, Engage is back at 1, so basically we've got 4 Engages in the deck. So thank you so much, Konami, and if you didn't want Engage to come back, be mad, because it did. Everybody was literally mad that Engage came back. Sorry, not sorry though. For our field spells now, we're playing the 2 Area 0, and we're playing everyone's favorite card, Mystic Mine. So again, we want to I bumped this up to 2 actually. I was only playing 1. We obviously want to try and get into that Engage, try and get more spells into the grave. Mystic Mine is just a stall. You can still do the Mystic Mine Hayate lock. To add to that, we're playing the 1 set rotation, which is another addition in this deck. So that's why we're playing 2 Mystic Mine, 2 Area 0, set 1 on your opponent's side of the field, set 1 to yours, and once you activated it, that's just another spell in grave. For our search cards, we're playing the 1 Reinforcements of the Army and the 1 Terraforming. Terraforming, search out your Area 0 or search out your Mystic Mine. Reinforcements of the Army, we know we can search Ray or Rose. This is another addition to the deck, which is a little package back from 2019, which is the 2 Foolish Burial Goods and the Metal Foes Fusion. So Foolish Burial, you get to send a spell or trap card from your deck to the grave. So our first target is obviously going to be Metal Foes Fusion, then Metal Foes Fusion activate in grave to shuffle back and draw that 1 card. And if we've already used this, you can always just Foolish Burial, send Engage, bring it back with Kagari. More draw power, we're playing the 1 Upstart Goblin, of course. And this is a weird addition. As I said, I based it back on the 2019 format, but I'll obviously try to adapt it to the current format. And this card's honestly worked really well for me in other builds and stun builds as well. But that is the 1 Card of Demise. We are playing a very heavy spell lineup. And then we're obviously playing the hand traps, playing Ray Rose, and all that. Card of Demise, I think, fits really well because if you manage to draw all spells, you can always set some, and then Card of Demise to dig in to try and get that Ray or that Rose. The last one up, we're playing the 1 Called by the Grave. So I really wish this card came back to 2 or to even 3, but because of Crossout Designator, I really doubt this card will come back. Obviously, I'm playing that for DD Crow. I know a lot of people might start playing it because we've obviously got that Engaged, so that's what they're going to try and get rid of. So Called by the Grave is there. And the last 3 cards in the main deck, guys, for our back row hate is 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. Everybody tends to play, obviously, Cosmic Cyclone, but Lancia is now a thing, so if you try and Cosmic Cyclone, they're just going to Lancia, and then you won't be able to banish anything. Mystical Space Typhoon is quick play, doesn't have a cost, so just target 1 spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. And what's really good about this card in this deck is that you can always just pop your Area 0 to search out that Ray, or if you want to go for the OTK, you can pop your Mystic Mine. So that is it for the main deck, guys. As I said, it's kind of going back to like 2019 grind game, but obviously adapting it to this format. Card of Demise is now limited, engages at 1, so I mean, we got to be thankful for 1 engage. It kind of gave us hope. Freaking Sky Striker stonks went up, so yeah. I have changed the extra deck a bit. There is like a little old school tech in this as well, so let's get to it. We're playing 3 green Sky Striker Ace Hayate. We're playing the 3 Kagari to recycle or engage. We are playing the 3 Shizuku. And we are playing the 1 Kana. So depending on how the format goes, literally, or how people start like using Engage and playing Sky Striker, obviously everyone's going to start playing Sky Striker again because of the 1 Engage. We don't know if Kagari will get hit. I mean, I don't know why it didn't get hit, because literally 3 Kagari and 1 Engage is just literally like having Engage at 3. So I've added Kana, obviously. She's there as an extra body. She can stop attacks. I always say she's like kind of iffy. She's kind of like the least useful Sky Striker Link, but we always forget that she's got that draw power as well. So that's it for our Link monsters. We're playing just the one Zeke. I know I played 2 and I was raging over it last deck profile about how good it was. So it should be played at 2, but I had to make room for other cards in the extra deck, so I've managed to drop him 2-1, sorry. Generic links, we're playing the 1 Nightmare Phoenix, and we are playing the 1 Nightmare Unicorn. Obviously, Sky Striker is going to become a thing, so people are going to start citing Anti-Spell Fragrance, Imperial Order, so Nightmare Phoenix is just that one card that will help you get over it. Unicorn lets you shuffle something back to the deck. Our OTK still is access code Talker. We are not playing the Selene and Needle Fiber combo. Why? Because for Selene we need a spellcaster, so then we'd have to add Effect Veiler to the main deck, and I think that's just a waste of space. You can still manage to make access code Talker with Widow Anchor, with Shark Cannon, with your links and everything, so you will get 4 monsters on board to go into access code and hopefully OTK. And when you are ready for that, that's why we're playing the Mystical Space Typhoon, so you can pop your Mystic Mine. The last card we're playing is another Link 4, and it's Bomber Dragon. He's back in the deck. This is a card that was used in 2019 format for the soul play of you Hornet drones into one of the zones and then you just disrupt your opponent, or you Shark Cannon something and bring it back to one of the zones and it just like blows up the field. So I think it's a really nice tactic, like bringing this back. Like as I said, I based it on 2019 format kind of play. So Bomber Dragon is back in the main deck, so it's just really like if you want to disrupt your opponent, bring him out, and your opponent knows that you'll plan to do that, so they'll kind of like not want to spam the board as much. But I mean, it's all down to condition, isn't it? But yeah, that is it for the extra deck. Now moving on to the side deck. So moving on to the side deck, guys. Obviously we saw Zodiac got hit in the ban list. We don't know if Tri Brigade will still play that Zoo engine, but I think they're trying to push for a more pure Tri Brigade. So for that case, we're playing the 2 Artifact Lancia. Again, I don't know if like Tri Brigade hasn't been doing as much recently with topping and stuff. Obviously it was with Zodiac, but I don't know if they'll still play it. So in the meantime, we're just playing 2 Lancia. They absolutely just lose to that. Again, a lot of people are going to be playing Sky Striker, so if you come up against them in the mirror match, we have to be ready with the 2 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. It's just really good draw power, and basically they'll be linking all the time. The Big Rock is still in this deck, so we're siding it this time, 3 Nibiru. I don't know if with Joker coming back, I don't know if people are going to start playing Pendulums again, so we know they love to spam the board. Shout out to my boy Turtle, YGO. So Nibiru is just a showstopper for them. Another card we're playing is the 3 Dark Ruler No More. Drytron's obviously going to take the meta again, so we have to be ready for them. And Dragoon didn't get hit again, so we have to be ready for that as well. It's just Dark Ruler No More, and then start going into your plays. For the last 5 cards are trap cards, and I don't know, I just feel like they needed to be here. It's obviously the 3 Solemn Strike, so if you're made to go first or even going second, Solemn Strike is just still really, really good. Negate effects or just pop the special summon. And the last 2 cards we are playing is Evenly Matched. Again, it's a going second deck. You do not want to go first in Sky Striker. We've got Harpy's Feather Duster, we've got Lightning Storm. Everyone's literally playing just back row hate, so if you're going first, you might as well just GG. But if you're still going second, I mean, and you want to side something else, just go into Evenly Matched, Dark Ruler No More, then drop the Evenly Matched. It's just an insane play. But yeah, that is it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As I said on my Instagram, I didn't want to rush this because I really wanted to like break my head into it, try and bring you guys something spicy, something that you guys can enjoy. I'm really excited Engage is back. Sky Striker is my absolute favorite deck of all time, and it's just insane. So I'm definitely just gonna play Sky Striker from here on out till, I don't know, it gets another hit. But we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know, will Engage come back to 2 ever again? Will it be banned? Was Konami just teasing us and it's gonna hit Sky Striker massively in the next ban list? Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, and thank you guys very much I know my Sky Striker deck profiles are the most popular on my channel, so thank you guys for all the support. Kybelord out.